Okay, Cheryl, and I'm from Miami. I work with the School of Lay Formation, and I'm involved in adult faith formation with the parishes, and I'm responsible for the RCIA. When I was in college, I was a political science major, and I was a double major in political science and diplomacy and foreign affairs. And I had an internship in Washington, D.C. with a organization, Washington Office on Latin America. And I wanted to actually be an immigration lawyer and work for better immigration rights in the United States. And that summer, between my junior and senior year, I came to Washington, D.C., and I was lobbying Congress. And I absolutely hated it. And I realized that my whole career path that I had planned for myself was going to be a disaster.
What did you hate?
I hated Washington. I hated the politics. I hated lobbying Congress. I just hated everything. It wasn't as, it was dirty. It was, the whole atmosphere was just not holy. The whole call of it was not what I wanted for myself. And so I got back to school, and I knew I had to do something different. And so I started looking into volunteer organizations, like something similar to the Peace Corps, but I wanted to do something for my church instead. So I ended up spending 2 years with the Salesian lay missionaries. And well, I wanted to go overseas, but I ended up being a national missionary, and I spent 2 years in Birmingham, Alabama, working with kids in an inner city housing project in Birmingham, Alabama.
When was that, years?
It was 1992 and 1993. And so at this point, I've been working for the Catholic Church for 20 years. I think what sustains me is the holy men and women that I've been working with. All along, in each place I've been, I have found mentors in ministry that have walked with me and taught me how to be a minister. And there's been Patty and Sharon and Mary and another Pat. People that have really just shared their wisdom and experience with me that have helped sustain me. And right now in my position, it's the lay ministers that I serve through the School of Ministry, that their passion to serve the Lord, their passion for their parishes and for the work that goes on in their parishes, and what they want to do and how they want to participate in the new evangelization and the year of faith and all of these things. When I come home from being with them and their classes, it's incredible. And then in this second half of these 20 years, I've been married and I have 3 young sons, and certainly their love and their support have been instrumental in sustaining my ministry. My advice would be to allow the Lord to speak to your heart, to find your passion and to let that lead you, and not to be afraid. I think that's what's been the strongest thing, to change paths if that's where you feel God is leading you, to go with that fire in your belly. And let that be your guiding force, and to let the Holy Spirit be your guide, because that won't lead you in a bad direction.